Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here.
Ellie!
People make promises, and most folks try to... Anyway, down to business. What do you already know?
So we already know that Irvin worked for him.
Yes, he lost his case. Well, we can bring the case to a judge here.
What about the evidence we found?
Yes, well, it's just not it. In order for me to go before it... Yeah, we need something.
It's been so long.
I've thought about this a lot since the original. The mine that Irvin worked at was shuttered into... They probably still have documents. That's where you come in. In theory, you'll need a passcode. Besides the Foundry records, there also might... If he knew he was being framed, he might...
I'm not much of a cat burglar, but I do have a cat.
That is definitely not necessary.
Dress for the job you want.
Good grief.
Fair enough. So, Ellie.
I have heard that, and I do with that information. Hopefully that's enough. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
I should still have the key to Irvin's apartment. I hope it's worth our time, but I can't be sure.
If you thought it was hot out here,
Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Irvin thinking the same thing. Well, at least we know. I guess we'll see what state the mine. If that's the case, we'll... Well, this is it. Irvin's old apartment. Here, use this key. After you, Captain. Now I get why he wanted me to look after his plants. No windows, insufficient power for proper lamps. Oh, he must have been miserable. No wonder he wrote so much. Wait a second. What about this safe? I bet it's locked by a terminal. He lived here for a few weeks, but everything went to hell with... I wouldn't have liked living it. Me? Oh, no. I didn't even want him to go. It shouldn't have been a big... After all this is said, and the honest truth is... Mine H363. Here we come. If you ever doubted Irvin's genius, look at all this. Still chugging along 20... Years later. Hold on. Is that what I think it is? Aha. Will you look at that? If we go to town hall, I bet we can get a copy of that hunt. Is that Irvin's employment contract? Let me see. All right, we've got some... Much better than liquid. It was a bit... I was hoping for some old... Beautiful and resilient. Although this... Evolved or altered. Maybe he made the... In any event, I'll go... Oh, what do you think of... Then it's unanimous. Okay. The three of us should get... We've already got the coordinates to mine H363. But this will still solidify the fact that he was there. Might want this.
Hey, keep your eyes open. Sounds like one of Reliant Medical's regular
You probably never intended for these walkways to last this long. You ever read about the early history of spaceflight? So, the hunting license was sponsored by Hephaestus after all.
All these fancy new businesses going up, and we still can't get them to open up a shop.
You're back.
We got it from town hall and everything.
I see. This sort of thing works well for the...
We're on it, Ellie.
Well, I like the sound of that. Okay, now, well, don't let me stop you while you're on a roll.
Careful. This place was shuttered 20 years ago, but it might have new tenants now. That's a weird noise. All right, let's go look for that workstation. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Come on! Let's finish this! Sorry, I don't think so. It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, they ruined the ecosystem here, and it had nothing to do with Urban. This is it. This is what Ellie needs to see. Sure, let's do this. Lights are on down here at least. That's good. Well, they don't need it now. must be Helge's. Seems like Helge tried to do the right thing here. Place look cleaner than before? Huh. Hey, you might want this. Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives. Welcome back, you two.
You're gonna love this.
Okay, someone better...
We found the coordinates to Irvin's old work site. Phew!
Barrett! Please.
You should have seen the plants. Anyway...
What you both found in that... These documents show that... And they also... And with that,
Yes! That's what I want.
Yes. But... Because what we really need now is Helge as our... Helge's documents are nothing...
Does Helge still live around here?
Sort of. You might ask Dr... You'd have to convince her to...
Sounds like we're making it. We'll be back when we convince Helge.
Listen, if he refuses, then...
Yeah, we don't want to press him. This is going to take a... I have something for you. Hey, you might want this.
Fitting up, taking strong.
Do you need medical assistance? Or is there something I can help you?
Do you happen to know Dr. Helge Hawk?
Sorry, who are you exactly?
We're detectives. Self-taught and unofficial, with the emphasis on the free.
Wait, what? Detectives?
You still want to do that hike?
I'm sorry, I'm not a tour guide.
We're trying to help him.
Bad idea.
It's a hike. We'll get out.
Ellie's a good person. Listen, I can say that Helgi took up a job working at Clint's store. I saw him there
Go
stacking.
to Lizzie's.
I've got...
No one's gonna eat us there.
If it's patient medical records, you're...
We're thinking of taking her fate. Given his situation...
That's unfortunate, but not surprising.
Thanks, Doc. If he does end up testifying...
No promises, given patient confidential. All right, let's examine you. I see nothing here. I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
Smells like the Centauri Mills plant is making a new test bench or something.
Welcome to Clint's. Sip make parts. If you need anything... Funny you ask. You might be right. Hard to argue with that.
All right. I don't know where he is, but ask Lizzie up at the bar. She knows everybody. You sure you got the right? For me, yes.
We just need someone to serve as it.
Sure, I can say a few words. I like Helgi, but fair warning, I'm not... If I'm testifying under oath...
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Have you ever met a pirate? Were you scared? I wouldn't be.
The Terrible kiosk is still busted.
Looking for a drink? Don't... Well, then make yourself... You're in the right place. Ah, yes.
A reputation already?
Slow news day. I serve drinks here, Frank.
Oh.
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of ours. Oh, that's... Here, let me fix...
Oh, right. Here you go, Captain. All yours.
The service I provide? Yeah. You don't scare me. All right. I hear you. Maybe we can... All right, all right. Sending the coordinates now. Wait, so let me get this straight. All right, I'm no lawyer, but seems...
If it's about creds, you might earn a lot.
As long as I'm still alive. See ya.
You know who's really to blame for Gagarin's problems? The Free Star.
I'm gonna become a famous bounty hunter. Just like a mantis.
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won it.
Sorry, Doctor. Not today.
Irvin, yeah. Then find the history slate.
Please. Irvin, he was the one who faced this blame for an ecolot.
No, I don't. He passed on.
Look, I know this is strange. And that means we're the only ones who can clear.
Then Irvin should have showed up at the trial to...
It's not just about Irv. This can't be the only time. That's why we'd like...
Testify? The trial? Ellie Yankton. I can't.
I did, once. I know. There's a... Maybe. Fine, you've convinced me. Because when he disappeared, let's just say he first...
Dr. Hawkson, it wasn't Hefe. Irvin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Then I am sorry for... And maybe? For it.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all...
I've got applications in it, Arcmite and Reliant. And I don't know the other applications. I think
Helgi agreeing to testify is a great help. We might need witnesses to...
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi?
Well, we've got good news and... well...
Okay. Wait, the bartender? I appreciate it. Well...
What do you think, Ellie?
You've done a pretty decent job.
So what's the verdict?
I am cautious.
Optimism is good.
We'll likely be able to clear Irvin's name, and the only challenge I see, all in all, though, really, and I've got it.
Agreed, Ellie. We should probably get out of Ellie's way. Helgi agreeing to testify is a great help. We might need witnesses.
Okay, you two.
Someone in security, maybe? Well, we've got good news.
Okay. Well, that is perfect. She's probably the best person to call on, should have... Well, you...
What do you think, Ellie?
The evidence you've gathered isn't...
So what's the verdict?
I almost never say this, because I don't want to jinx it, but...
Huzzah!
I think we can do everything on our... Clear Irvin of any wrongdoing, charge Hephaestus with the cover-up. All in all, though, really outstanding. And I've got to imagine that we're...
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being... We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing. We can talk more in private. Wow, we actually... I feel like... But it's actually true. Come on, let's not... I'm feeling great. Why stop at emotional set? But if I can be serious for a moment... That makes 2 of us. 3 if you count Harvey. In fact, Harvey's got... According to this slate I found... You know what? Harvey doesn't do well. We've been through a lot. I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone. On top of everything else we've done, investigating Irvin's case, I've come to realize that some... Yes. We only get a brief moment to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our body... Maybe I did. And the definition of that, if one is fortunate, you might even notice. Like any group, I've explored many worlds, but you have changed. I don't want to look back years. There's nothing more important to me in the end.
We should catch up sometime. Later.